Hey guys, I am Dr. Anthony Pellegrino from ChiroEdge. I just wanted to jump on here real quickly. We had a couple questions from some docs about the Meniere's disease handout. One of those questions was, didn't we do Meniere's disease a couple weeks ago? And the answer is yes. The approach and the reason that we use this specific handout, this specific article this week, wasn't so much about the condition itself. As a matter of fact, it's never really about the condition itself. It's more so about the mechanism. Now, I mentioned in our last video that this multiple sclerosis, this whiplash injury resulting in symptoms of MS 8 years later, was something that was huge, and we're really going to drive this kind of stuff in the future every time opportunity we have with that article. Now, this Meniere's disease handout was the same mechanism that 15 years on average earlier, these people had a whiplash injury that resulted in Meniere's disease. So same mechanism, but it takes people out of that specific focus of, oh, subluxation in the neck going to the thyroid gland is going to cause thyroid issues, but just saying, hey, any nerve interference, any subluxation can cause any host of issues, symptom or not. Okay, that's something that's hugely important. And honestly, every time we've ever gotten a referral from one of these handouts, it hasn't been from what the handout itself is. We had a traumatic brain injury handout where we had a referral for ADHD. And that's something that we love to stress, okay? So when we go over this mechanism, the whiplash injury, I give you two pieces of advice. One, when you're doing your table talk, if somebody's engaging a little bit more, kind of ask them, hey, what other things do you think this could cause, right? We've done the MS, we've done the Meniere's disease. What other types of things do you think this could cause if we don't have symptoms for a long period of time? And two, even better, bring it back to the childbirthing process, right? Now, this is one whiplash injury from somebody who had 8 to 15 years earlier, right, with no symptoms. What do you think an untaken care of, a subluxation from the birthing process from birth trauma could cause at age 8, at age 15, when that happens and affects all of growth and development? What do you think that could result in? Isn't it super important to make sure we get these kids checked, right? To make sure that they're going to live their life at their optimal potential? You're going to have people, when you tell them about how long this whiplash injury has been there for, they're going to say, wow, that's scary. Say, yeah, it is scary. This is the reason we're so adamant about getting checked immediately whenever following any sort of trauma, and even more importantly, when we don't have trauma, right? To make sure that we get checked for no other reason of getting checked. This is going to be a huge opportunity to bring this full cycle, meet them where they're at with a condition-specific handouts, condition-specific information, meet them where they're at, and then bring them over to our side of the fence. When they're getting checked, their kids are getting checked, their families are getting checked, for no reason other than the fact that they want to live life at their best. Hopefully you guys got some good information about that. Dive into that handout. It's really good info. It's a good thing to learn. Train your staff on it, train your team on it, train yourself on it. If you guys have any questions about that, post that in the comments below. Also, shoot us an email if you guys have any requests for any specific information. Dr. John Morelli from Anchor Chiropractic out in Las Vegas asked us for something about scoliosis, and we got that to him. We also have some other cool case studies coming up for scoliosis in the near future. Really look forward to having you guys here. Thank you guys so much for being a part of our family.